Okay, we've got a game TopPatzer from Antarctica, it seems. Pretty cool up there, maybe. Okay. Albin counter-gambit. Yes. So this could be a horrid line. Yes. F6 here. Don't mind taking on, but take with the queen. If he plays knight f3 though, f takes. Knight f3 is going to be more of a pain. How's he been doing recently? A string of losses there. Okay. Can I take this? So it's dead to take again. I suppose b4 is pretty dangerous. I could have tried and stop b4 here if I invest in a5 for a moment. Okay. So knight h5 to f4. Looks like a useful f4 square with h3 being played. Difficult to evict knight on f4. He can give up his dark square bishop though. I'll still play it. I suppose he'll take. I don't need to know pre-move. It's just the queen moves off f3, then knight h3 for rook takes f3. I'm controlling g5 at the moment. There's no knight g5 on h7 just yet. Queen f8, there's still knight g5, so h6, queen f8 for f3 and h3 to be vulnerable. I think rook f3 is very tempting for knight e5. Very, very tempting. I'm so tempted. I'm going to do it. So the queen moves, knight takes d3. There's queen f8 coming up. Might be useful. So I'm on f3. Also queen f5 on h3. So how does he defend this one? Okay, so queen f5 or bishop h3. Bishop h3, check. Another check. And rook f4 looks dangerous. All running with check there. Sacking the bishop, queen f5. He's always got a knight defense, but his knight takes d3 after. And queen f5, rook h1, queen g6. Queen f5. Actually, what about this rook? Hang on a sec. I haven't got a rook here. I've been visualising I've got a rook. I've got this one though. I've got rook a6. That's good news. Okay, so rook a6. Just to get that rook in. That looks like a different opening system in Budapest. Okay, rook a6 here. They're still taking. It might be quicker. Check. King g2, rook a6. He's always got knight g3. If rook a6, knight g3 there, I can take on d3, I can take on e7. What about knight g6 for a moment? For knight h4. Knight g6 for the moment. I can play that on knight g3. No, I can't. Bishop g6. So knight g6 here for a sec. Maybe knight h4 and then rook a6. least I'll try and get f3. Knight coming to f4 looks pretty juicy, but bishop h3 is tempting as well. Still, queen f5, rook h1, knight h4 for taking on f3. Isn't that simplest? Reserve rook a6. Okay, so knight f4 here for bishop h3. I think I can play bishop h3 here. So for the moment, I want to play rook a6, rook h6. So rook g3, rook h6. Okay. It's bishop h4. Get the rook out of there with bishop h4. I can take it, then rook g6. Bishop wasn't doing much on e7 anyway. So if I don't know, take on g3 or not. Win back my exchange. He's going to win d4 potentially. There's rook. Am I letting him off the hook? If I take on f4, it's knight h3. Knight h3. Anything better? It's rook. I'm going to run out of time if I'm not careful. Okay, I think the knight can potentially come back usefully, protecting d4, but I'm going to be run out of time at this rate. Right, so queen f4 might be on the cards for rook g3. What about h5? There's queen h5. Queen f4 here, there's queen e6. Gonna get his queen out of the way. Queen d6, there's rook g3. Okay. If I get king h7 in, that's starting to be quite nasty. The knight f4 anything. I'm going to be run out of time here. 29 seconds. Not good. With f5 on the cards. He's got control of the position.
Time warning.
Yes. Have I got knight g5 potentially? Is that any good? 12 seconds. I've lost on time, I think, if nothing else. Knight g5 to f5 and there's queen f1. No, that doesn't work. Nah, it doesn't work. I've lost on time. Lost the grip. Lost the grip of the position. Oh well, exciting for a while. Thanks very much.